The White House is calling for an independent investigation into the deliberate poisoning of 1,000 Iranian schoolgirls. Our Jerusalem correspondent Daniel Cohen is live near Tel Aviv with the story. Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, Allison. Good morning, everyone. Wednesday is International Women's Day, the first since President Biden selected a woman to the Supreme Court who couldn't define what a woman is. In Iran, they know exactly. Despite a recent wave of support, women are persecuted, pushed down, and now girls are being poisoned.
Parents of Iranian schoolgirls are accusing the regime of bioterrorism. One girl says she has numbness all over her body and can't walk. Another describes burning in her stomach and blacking out. One by one, they describe similar symptoms: coughing, their eyes burning, and fear. On Monday, Ayatollah Khamenei called the crime unforgivable and promised death to whoever's responsible. Here's the White House press secretary.
The continued poisoning of schoolgirls across Iran is unconscionable.
The Biden administration is calling for an independent investigation. One American-Israeli women's rights supporter says that's not enough.
You can't say that you support women's rights while at the same time even considering engaging in nuclear negotiations with this regime.
Emily Schrader is a Jewish pro-Iranian freedom activist from Tel Aviv.
I know full well how dangerous it can be when people don't speak up.
The poisoning started in November, mostly in areas where mass protests erupted over the death of Mahsa Amini. Schrader believes it's retribution and part of a deliberate attempt to stop girls from going to school.
To think that the poisoning of 1,000+ schoolgirls at 50+ schools doesn't somehow have involvement from the regime, and the idea that they don't know who's doing it or they don't know who's behind it, I'm sorry, but that's patently absurd.
Schrader's voice is resonating around the world. Iran's official newspaper accused her of being an Israeli spy. She says there's nothing secret about her work, and she hopes the Biden administration realizes the Iranian regime cannot be trusted.
They're holding on to this fantasy that there is still somehow going to be a nuclear negotiation that is going to be able to keep this mafia terrorist organization that runs the country of Iran in check. And it must be called out vociferously and strongly from anybody who cares about women's rights.
No Iranian girls have died from being poisoned. Today and tomorrow, teachers and students are joining together in protest outside the Parliament and Department of Education. Guys?